have Hallie, Halpern, everybody. Come on. Get on up here. Make it happen.
This is a horrible fucking time for me to start disassociating, but alas, we prevail. Hello, Miami. How are we feeling? I can barely fucking see. Okay. We got this. So, yeah, kind of, low-key. So I love being a woman most of the time. What's not to love? We got nails, we got lashes, we got heels, we got manipulating police officers into getting us out of speeding tickets, all that good stuff. Hold on my lash, see what I mean? Being a woman. But one thing that I really hate about being a woman that I think every woman can agree upon is I fucking hate going to the gynecologist for a checkup. Literally the scariest experience of your life, but it needed to happen, so I did my due diligence. I called 2 months ahead of time because can you guys fucking believe how many people have vaginas out there? It's actually insane. And they told me I was going to be seeing Dr. Ortega. Never seen this person before, but in my mind I had a visual immediately. Like this sexy middle-aged woman with big tits, Latina obviously, kind of like the mom from Wizards of Waverly Place, if you guys ever saw that show on Disney Channel with Selena Gomez, that's who I'm picturing. So I show up to the gyno, the nurse walks me back to my room, and on the way back there, a little glimpse of a plaque catches my eye, and it says Dr. Ortega for this person's office. There's only one fucking problem though. I see a man sitting at the desk. But you know, I'm so far in denial at this point that I think to myself, that's fucking crazy. What are the odds there's 2 Dr. Ortegas at this office? So I get into my room and I ask just to be sure, I say, I am seeing a woman, aren't I? And the nurse says, no, sweetheart, you're seeing Dr. Ortega. So I realized 2 things in that moment. Thing number 1, there was only one fucking Dr. Ortega in this establishment. And number 2, I am batshit fucking insane. Because I started having a mental breakdown in front of this nurse that I met 2 minutes ago. And I bet you guys are wondering, okay, what's the big deal? There's male doctors everywhere. Who gives a fuck, right? You guys don't really know that much about me though, so let me let you in on a little secret. I have been celibate for the better half of 2 years, obviously by choice. And so I've been really careful about what goes in, if you know what I mean. I have had to practice a lot of sexual restraint. So I will be fucking damned if I let a man finger me because he's getting paid for it. And that goes against my religion, let's just put it that way. So the nurse feels really bad for me and she says, okay, sweetheart, if you wait about 45 minutes, I can send in a nurse practitioner to see you. But, it's not going to be a doctor. I said, babe, I don't give a fuck. If this woman got her degree at motherfucking Target, send her on up. That's who I'm seeing. So it goes well, everything's fine, and I'm walking to the parking lot to my car, sucking on a blue raspberry dum-dum that I got from the children's section of the gynecologist, which, pause for a second, why the fuck is there a children's section of the gynecologist? You might want to ask P. Diddy. And I think to myself in that moment, all right, this might be the gayest shit I've done in a hot minute. Who waits an hour to get fingered by a woman? Me, I guess. So I was telling one of my gay friends about this story, and he said to me, well, would it have made a difference if he was a gay man? And I said, sweetheart, it would have made all the difference in the world, because you know that I love the gays, I live for the gays. I would show a gay man my vagina, even if he didn't say please, even if he wasn't a doctor. I don't give a fuck. The gays are always talking about serve cunt, bitch. I'll serve you mine any day of the week, gladly, whenever, baby. But if you really think about it, it's not even my fault. When you call to get a massage, right? They ask you on the phone, do you have a preference, male or female? And that's just for the outside of your body. This is the inside of my body. It's a bit deeper. No pun intended. All right, pun intended, this is a comedy show. However, it really is something to think about. What kind of fucking freak that is a straight man goes to school to look at pussy all day? That would be like if I went to school to look at dick all day. Sorry, I just threw up in my mouth for a second. That was disgusting. See, the one thing that you guys need to know about me is my relationship to the penis is a bit complicated. I was almost silenced. My relationship to the penis is very complicated as of lately because of the whole celibacy thing. So I like to compare my relationship to the penis to my relationship to the pyramids in Egypt. You know, kind of like, at one point in time, I was really fascinated in them and found them super interesting and mysterious, right? And now I don't really give a fuck, but I still know a lot of people that care a lot about them, and I'm like, good for you, can't relate, right? I also feel like there's this weird alien element to them that's like really confusing and a little off-putting, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna be very honest with you, even just the tip gives me an ominous vibe. Thank you guys.